We're now going to explore a data form, and I'm accessing this via a task list, and I get to that by clicking on the task button, or card as it's referred to. So I'm in the task list tree view, and I can therefore expand my training task list, and I'm going to use this form here, enter fixed overheads. Remember, of course, that I could find this also from the data card, which takes me into a folder structure where all of our forms are stored. As far as the use of the form is concerned, it doesn't matter which way you go, but from a user perspective, task lists are much more desirable as they can lead the user through the different forms and tasks that they need to perform. So let's go into this enter fixed overheads data form. Here we are, and the form consists of a set of rows and a set of columns, each of which have any number of dimensions in them. And then at the top of the screen we have what's referred to as the point of view. Now, some of the dimensions in the point of view are fixed in the design of the data form, which is something you'll be looking at later on. So these ones in black I cannot change. However, these two dimensions, which are in blue, and over which, if I roll the mouse, the icon changes, these are changeable, and these are known as page dimensions. So for instance, I can come in here to change my fiscal year, and that takes me into a member selection window. Now here's one thing you need to be careful of when using the select member window, is if I want to change to FY18 for instance, if I just click on FY18 and then click OK, the year doesn't change. You have to actually place a tick to the left-hand side of the member that you want to select, like so. So now the tick is against FY18, and I can click OK, and the year in my point of view has changed. However, notice that the data as yet has not changed, and that's because in normal operation these data forms are not auto-refreshing. So I need to come here and click this arrow button, which is the Go button, and that will retrieve the data for this fiscal year. And hopefully you've seen that the data has changed. I'm going to change back to FY17, but I'm going to show you a different way of doing this. As well as going into each of these page dimensions individually, there's a feature here called Edit Members that presents those dimensions to me in one small window. So here I can now use a drop-down to select directly from my list of years, or again I can use this icon to take me back into the member selection screen. One slight difference here: if I use this method of changing the page dimensions, then by picking the year that I want, FY17, and clicking Apply, not only does the page dimension change, but this time the form does refresh with the latest data.